you guys have swept your way to the final round of the winners bracket. Wonka Slap has lost one
Indeed
map
we have.
in each round. You're at the definite advantage as far as statistics go.
Yes. We're the only team that hasn't dropped a map yet.
Be interesting to see if you guys can keep that going, or if you will be the first 5-round match we have.
Could be.
Are we talking about Count's team going 5 rounds?
We're talking about Count's team going 5 rounds against Wonka Slap because they will be playing for a spot at the championship match.
Oh man, Count's team is just gonna tear everything apart.
Ooh,
It's just a nasty
shots
team.
being fired all over the place.
I definitely should have just pre-recorded a random generalization. That was fair.
Yeah.
So what's the update? What
Yeah,
do we
that
got
was-
going on here?
Was unfortunate.
Oh yeah, so that's exactly why I left. So it looks like, well, because Shield is having technical difficulties, so he won't be there yet. And even though Shaw's in the party, Shaw actually thought the game was at 9 Pacific,
Oh, good God.
which, I don't know, that was kind of a dumb thought. So Shaw's actually getting ready to go mini golfing.
Mini golfing.
So Pine's team will have a sub. So what they're going to do until Shield gets there is they're going to 3v3. And then once Shield arrives, then they're going to pick up Cappuccino.
Okay.
Run fours.
Okay. That's
So it looks like they just started a custom game. They seemed like they were going to start soon after I left. So.
I'll
Oh,
allow it.
Gabs is rocking that dope ass helmet though.
Oh God, she's shouting you out right there. and I didn't even notice because I refuse to believe that Gabs would do that.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I don't
love
have a
her so
spectate
much.
option on Gabs yet.
Me neither, not yet.
Okay.
Just popped up for me.
Oh, there we go.
There we
Yep.
go. 11:57, gentlemen. I will see you there.
Damn shame, man. I'm almost out of popcorn.
That's a horrible thing.
A travesty.
Oh, my heart aches for you, Brooks.
Big J saying
Okay.
that Team Wang's right for a few losses.
Bold.
It's bold strategy, Cotton.
So we got
See how it
Coliseum.
plays out for him.
Oh, it's weird. I'm only seeing 3 Spartans on each side.
Alright, I'm at
All right,
11:58.
57.
57? Okay, hold on.
Ready?
You know,
Ready.
I think, yeah, all right, what, on 3?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
There we
I'm on
go.
board with Gabs here, heading over towards these rockets.
Following
Looks
it.
like we're gonna have a 2-2 match on these rockets right now, so we'll see how that goes. Looks like Spears trying to pick up the rocket.
Spear is able to
Gabs
get
is
the
able to get out of there.
rockets.
GG.
And then Pine pulls this. Well, Pine kills Hip Hip and pulls his name.
Following Spear here, same, holding back with
Yeah,
the
so
rockets.
I think I'm gonna take a look over at Pine right now with that sniper rifle. He's creeping on Blue Nerd right now. I'm really curious to see how Pine plays. You know, he was on vacation for a few weeks, and
Yeah.
you know, he was
Was
a
out
force
there
to be
watching-
reckoned with before he left. But
out
he
there
is
watching golf.
possibly a little out of practice. So we'll see.
You go leaves a one shot for him.
Little girl on girl action
that's
there.
that way.
Gabs gets the melee on Highness.
Establishing
We
dominance.
don't judge here at SCP. Love everyone.
Interesting to see Red Team pushing Rocket side rather than Snipe.
It
Typically,
looks like
you
they're
want
getting
the
ready
Snipe
to drop
side.
the pinch on Pine.
Rockets go
but-
down. With
Oh no, they
Spear.
don't. They don't pinch him. He just picks up the headshot and walks away free.
Snipe side gives you a little more control over the map, a little more cover and vision than Rockets.
Highness and Gabs going at it again. Highness gets the upper hand at bottom mid.
You know, rockets are nice because they're very user friendly. You know, it's point and shoot.
Point and shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Around the floor or the wall near someone and call it a day. But the thing with the sniper rifle is you get like 12 shots. So you're talking in the right hands. It's 4 kills. You know, maybe 5 if you're lucky if you get 2 kills with 1 rocket.
Yeah.
But if those
More-
snipers in capable hands, that's like 12 kills.
Yeah, more importantly too, like if you're not really that great with the sniper rifle, just get your teammate around you, body shot him.
Oh yeah,
Even if it
exactly.
doesn't kill him all the time, that's 4 seconds
Yep.
they're out of the fight.
That was basically my
Looks like
strategy.
Pine's picking
during
up a
my
couple of
last
sweet
match.
headshots here though. Looks like there is no body shot strategy. He's picked up a couple of headshots and he's locking down that rocket launcher.
Rocket launchers on the field.
1 point game right now. Gaps gets the
I
drop.
see
on
those two
Spear
bodies there.
with
I'm
DMR.
surprised that he hasn't gone to pick up the rockets. I wonder if he called for help there. Well, now the
They
teammates
need
are
to,
coming,
'cause
but they're all three of them up there.
Everybody's
Oh, Pine
That's
hits
a
one.
great nade.
He's able to get away with it. Good mag. And then 3 on
Hey,
1.
Gaps gets the stick.
Gabs is able to stick hip,
On
shut him
him.
down,
And that
now
gives him the
Pine has
rockets.
the rocket launcher.
Lift free picks up DMR.
See what he does here.
Red team
Pushing that red.
entirely on the red side.
Oh no, they're all next to each other.
Now the
Oh man.
They're way too bunched up.
all bunched up. The Rockets probably dropped the shields down of everybody else that it didn't kill in that first shot.
Oh yeah, no, I mean if they were,
Yeah, that could've gone even
Pine
worse
was
than it
there
did.
just a second earlier, that might have been a triple kill with a rocket.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Yep.
Pine goes
So
down.
Gabs falls off the map trying to get out to Blue Nerd.
Hip's
Sorry,
gonna
though, they
See
fell
the
asleep
rockets on his
before.
left. I needs it.
Spear gets pinched. I wonder if is there any rockets
Yeah.
left? Do you guys know?
Nah, that was the last shot. Get the return kill.
Hopefully I'll be able to focus on my commentary a little more after these popcorn kernels are done.
Fine with great map positioning. Pulls the snipe.
Now, how do you prefer to play this map? Do you prefer to
This
try
map?
and hold down the sniper area and look out and swing out of the way, or what are you trying to do here?
I mean, it's kind of a bigger map, but it depends, I guess. Kind of play it reactive. I do prefer sniper
Yeah.
side because it gives you a lot of control.
Definitely,
I think it's
significantly
important
more
too to
cover.
like
10 seconds to rocket launcher.
sit someone on your bridge as well.
Yeah, sniper side has all kinds of. it's
Yeah,
got
by sitting
two
on your bridge, you
tiers.
might be able to prevent them by spawning on both sides, and you could just look towards one elbow and one side.
Pine
Like
is
right now,
he can
sniping
see everything from
anybody
there.
grabbing rocks.
Oh, they just saw his teammate get gunned down. I would be hesitant too.
Takes
Look at
down.
Pine doing work at that sniper rifle.
Gets himself a top gun.
Needs to be careful
Pine is
though.
currently rocking 10 kills. That is almost half of his team's kills right now.
10-4.
Indeed.
I'd say a lot of them came down to having that sniper rifle. Just controlled that sniper for the majority of this game. I don't think I've seen rockets in the hands of the red team either too much. Pine is just picking them off.
Yeah, he's having to
Yeah.
go. He's having to go with that sniper rifle.
The one time that you really shouldn't be on the bridge is when the enemy team has the sniper.
Oh, definitely.
He just easy pick.
And one thing that I think is playing nicely for Pine as well, you know, he's had that sniper the whole game, and I think that the sniper benefits from having a game that is a little lower pace, you know, like a
Yes.
slower pace. And 3v3
Less
is
people.
definitely a game type that is conducive to a slower pace. So I think it
That's
just
absolutely, definitely.
exacerbates
slows
the
down.
importance of having that sniper rifle. I mean, we just see him, you know,
Exactly.
taking his time, rotating outside the map, and picking off some shots.
Spear
Can't put the
job
pressure on him, they
breaking
don't really
away.
be able to.
Just trying to sneak up.
Right now. Help, guys! She goes down. Unable to pick
Looking
up.
for the return kill.
Unable
He
to
knows
get
he's
the
open. I think he knows anyway.
Now, I would be happy to go ahead and switch off, but the big majority of
False.
the action is Pine with the sniper rifle. It's been a big part of this game.
Dan just picked up rockets.
Spear's got that scatter
Ooh.
shot. Oh, watch it.
Takes hip off the rocket. Spear goes down.
Gaps takes
Highness
out
team's-
creep is up.
right after he
Gets
takes
her
out
face
Dan.
torn off.
Gaps has rocks. There's one shot left. She's sneaking through
What?
red.
There's another rocket?
There's one shot left in this rocket.
I mean, let's see what she does with the rocket here. Oh man! she
Oh,
tried to
aiming
hit
too
him right out of the
high.
air.
Brings it high.
That was an interesting tactic there. I'm not sure that I agree with that call.
He just says I'm snipe sneaky.
Oh,
the
what
crossfire.
did he need? The splitter from earlier hit from back right
Hip
up into
thought
it.
he had it. Not so
Needs
much.
to reload.
Oh man.
Highness with the snipe, taking wild hot shots for a snapshot. shot. Not gonna get it.
Honestly,
Yeah, sitting a bit close there.
I'm okay with her taking pot shots.
Yeah.
If the enemy team is pushing you like that, it wouldn't be a bad idea to either throw the sniper off the map or
When they're that close,
take those pot shots if you
gotta-
don't think that you're going to be able to pick it back up.
Right. I mean, if they're that close and
the
you've
fresh
got a
rocket.
chance of getting the snapshot, you might as well.
There's one in cave that they don't know about.
Oh, he just nails Highness with that splinter. That was rough.
Still don't know.
Pine runs
Your
out of
Spear finally
ammo,
found her.
unable to take down.
See what Spear's going to
Spear.
do about the sniper rifle here. I wonder if he's going to... Looks like he's going to use that rocket and then go pick up the snipes. Put the game in his hands now.
Indeed.
Ooh,
There he goes.
Shot.
Not bad.
a little payback
Yeah,
there
once-
for all the headshots that Pine has brought down upon Red Team.
To his right that they didn't see on the radar.
Oh,
Oh.
man, he's not able to get him with that scatty. So he's going to retain control.
I like that they had someone sit next to the sniper protecting him. Because I think they realized how important it is right now.
Yeah, definitely. It looks that way that they're... And I think that they might try and slow it down a little bit too because they are down 13 kills with the leading team. 12 to go here. I think they're just going to try and make their lives last as long as they can. Staying back and
Yeah.
sticking together is not a bad way to do that.
I would like to see them pushing a little bit more, not just sitting back in the base though. Especially with weapons coming up.
The only thing with sitting back like that, even though you're down, it's good that you get to slow down the pace of the game and maybe die a little bit less, but there's nothing keeping the winning team from just hanging back and controlling the pace of the game, you know? At that point, if you're down 13 kills, you're not really in a position to just sit back because with 3 minutes left, you gotta make something happen.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, especially with
too
the
easy
rockets
for
coming
a
up right
team
then.
that's up to run the clock down with a lead that size.
Definitely. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to move forward a little bit now, but the problem is that they're not doing it together. You
Yeah.
look at the red
Yeah,
team
they're doing it
members,
next to
they're all
probably
spread
one.
3
out.
on 3, you gotta stay close.
Sure, definitely.
Need that team firing. It becomes even more important.
Snipers up.
Haven't seen many bait and switches.
We're seeing a pretty good contribution from everyone on the replacements as well.
Seems to be well spread. Even the kill count.
I mean, Pine's doing
18, 16,
Pine's doing
and
work,
12.
you know, highest score, least deaths, but yeah, exactly. Dan and Gabs are right there with them.
Everybody's contributing on the kills. Everybody's contributing on the assists. 8, 8, and 5. And
Yep, exactly. I was about
death
to
count
8,
is
9, and
just as
5 now.
close.
It's a
Yeah,
good
you get to
grenade.
see that assist column making that difference again. That's something that we talked about the last couple of times. That assist column always tells a pretty significant part of the story at the end of the day.
Oh, Gabs is sticking everybody this round. Huh?
Spear's getting pinched. He's
Dude,
got Highness coming up behind
You know, I
Pine
mean,
though.
I've played a decent amount with Gabs, you know, being close and all.
Yeah,
but,
right.
I have some talents, being mobile on maps and trying to bring a team together and calling out some strats for some players who are a little less used to it, but one thing I will definitely concede to Gabs is her nade placement. You can just squeeze those things in there like nobody's business.
It paid off
Pick up
for
some
him. and
kills
They
that you might not be able to get otherwise.
paid off for him. They walk out with the win on this one.
Does look like they walk out with the win, shield or not. Wonder what maps they vetoed.
I'm curious as well. Not everybody spoils me like Big J does with that kind of info.
Giving us the whole map lineup and everything, man. That was pretty neat to talk about.
Color by color, you know.
Yeah, man.
You know what
Yeah, for
map,
sure.
what color, when.
Yeah, no,
Almost
Big
bits.
J's just
The replacements
awesome.
pick up a 1-game lead on this now.
Truth, Empire, Fathom. Probably 2 of those 3.
I wonder if it's at a point where Shield just doesn't even want to shake anything up at the moment. He's just like, yeah, my team's doing fine. I'm just gonna keep having quote technical difficulties unquote. Just gonna leave his team there to do their thing. Does look like this 3v3 is working for him right now, you know?
It's working in their favor.
You know, I'm curious to see what the power weapon stats were in that game. Let me see if I can look it up on Halo Carnage here.
Yeah.
Curious to see how many sniper kills came out that game.
We can dive in a little bit as well
Fine.
on Halo5Arena.com. Sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
That's
Looks
subtle
like
enough.
Pine went on a killing frenzy last game.
Yep, Pine had himself a hell of a map. Top Gun, hat trick.
Yep, he had
perfect
12
kill,
sniper
killing
kills.
frenzy.
That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
12 sniper kills. That's a pretty significant amount.
The only one on that map that was able to go toe to toe with him was Spear of Atua. They each killed each other 6 times. Other than that, Pine was on the upside of the one-on-ones.
See here, Spear would be subbing in for what? They had a sub for Scorch and
The gaming
Ginger. I think those are 2 fair subs though. You know, Scorch can play pretty well,
Yeah,
especially when he has, you know, a couple days to warm up ahead of time.
absolutely.
Back in our SS League days,
That's
I remember. I mean, there were some games where we'd be able to cruise through pretty easy, and he wouldn't even worry about touching Halo until the day of a match. But when I told him, you know, if we had a tough game coming up, I'm like, hey, gotta get your shit together this week. He'll sit there and he'd play every day of the week, and he'd come out and just tear the other team apart that we were gonna have a tough time with.
Yeah, I'd go through and watch some of your streams on that because we were both in that league together, and it was fun to watch. You know, 2 Stuffed Crust Pizza teams doing well in a league, and he definitely had a lot of solid performances. You guys did really well.
Oh yeah, definitely. Scorcher's huge. Definitely my right hand man there over at El Marinera. I think my favorite memory that always sticks in my head from that league season is we were playing. Oh, that's who it was. Once upon a time, I actually played in a team that competed on the HCS ladder. And that game in the SS League, the captain of the other team was actually the captain of the team that I was on in the HCS ladder.
Oh, you like that small world, right?
This cat named Leo, and you know, I knew he drove a hard ship, and he was gonna be bringing his guys in to try and do some work, and I was like, hey, I really don't want to lose this game, man. So we ended up, I think we got a game, they got a game, we got a game, they got a game, and it brought us into our final game, Game 5 on Empire. Empire Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
And they were up, I think it was about 28 to 21 with about 2 or 3 minutes left. And I was like, guys, fuck it. Balls to the wall, let's do this shit right
Make it
now.
happen.
And we ended up pulling 8 unanswered kills.
Come on.
Did not die for the last like 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the game. We won the game 31-28.
I think it'd be
And the last 2 kills of those 8 unanswered kills, I could just hear it in my head, man. It was, by the way, a spectate's option, so spectate option is up, so we can go to 11:57. I'll finish my story now, but
I do not have
the last 2 kills was Scorch pulling the shotgun, had just a double kill right at the end. We were all freaking out. The game was locked at that point, you know, no more time left. We had 2 guys that were respawning, so even if they had the 2 come at us, we would have been fine. And just like relief, and Scorch is just so hyped, and it's just beautiful. Everyone just did a really good job that game, and I think that was my favorite moment from the SS League season.
Slayer.
All right, let's see here.
Fathom, great choice.
I'm paused here at 57.
To play on. I will be at
Looks like we're gonna see
11:57, so
Pine
give me
start
just a
running out
second.
towards the treehouse. Yeah, I'm positive 57.
I also
I'm just
Making
am
my
hoping
way
at
there.
seeing what
57.
we're gonna see this team doing. I think I'm gonna stay on board with. You know, I haven't been on board with Dan yet. Looks like he's gonna be in this action right now in that bottom rail. So we'll see how that goes.
Let's
You guys
see what
ready to go?
happens there. Yep, ready? 3, 2,
Ready.
1, go.
Do it. But looks like we are gonna have a 2v2 fight. Maybe on rail. Oh, he is
Yeah,
able to
able
sneak
to
right in there. They
get
don't.
the
They don't
red.
move in close enough.
No, he was pretty much
Like they were a
Complacency
little
by
hesitant.
red team.
This is the shot on him.
Like Gabs. I don't know how she fell off. Maybe she was going for that bottom mid to top mid jump.
Maybe
right
go
now.
for that.
Storm rifle.
Yeah, I would say
Maybe.
so. Maybe just storm rifle. Either way, it looks like she is back in the action right now. I'm actually gonna hop on board with her here. Taking cover behind
I was
the
wondering if anyone
platform,
had
getting the
camo.
shields back. She knows that there's some bodies there.
Good job getting out of the way.
Still able to live. Oh, we do see Hip come out around that corner.
He does. He gets
Surprised
the kill,
to see
but
that
it
there
does
with
cost him.
all of the with the whole blue team there, but he did trade, so I guess
Mine
that
is
makes it.
rocking camo right now. It's running out.
Mine is rocking camo. It is almost out. He is able to pick up a kill with it. Didn't look like he snuck up too much, but like we said about that 3v3, the game's going to be a little bit slower.
It's gonna be much
There
slower
are
pace,
less
yeah.
bodies
You're
running
nading his
around.
teammate.
So,
Perfect for a perfect.
staying on Gabs right now, creeping up this treehouse. She's coming up on Hip's ass. Pops him. She
She's
sees that
able-
she's one shot.
Able
It's a good
to
call.
Finish up
He
Pine's
said he's
work
one
there.
shot.
Pine got the assist.
I think that she was getting ready to sneak up on him and maybe assassinate him, but as soon as she saw that her teammates had shields down,
Right.
that was a good decision. Just pop him and get out of there. She's probably calling out that she sees 3 reds coming out of red treehouse right now. Surprised to see that she didn't drop down into the speed though. I think that would have been a little bit better of an option.
Red team able to clear out the top. Get set up.
Indeed.
But now we have Gabs coming back on blue treehouse. Sees the bodies up there.
And she got a hit.
Hits him with a
marker
nade.
with
She
the
knows that
nade.
there's a one shot. She knows that there's a one shot there. Oh yeah, it looks like Dan's able to pick up Highness after she naded him. Oh, she's trapped! What's she gonna do?
Unable to get out of it. Live Freeze is able to come
man.
by and clean up.
Yeah, Dan's able to come on in there and clean up. She did a lot of grenade damage there. Pretty easy for Dan to roll on through and pick up those kills. So
Indeed. Also had Pine making a good move, coming up behind him through red treehouse.
look at Highness
him.
just creeping along that window. Beat mode. Keeping the head down, the shots on. Hip with a nice nade. Gets the trade down.
Camo's up, but
Behind us
Pine
playing
doesn't see
pretty
it.
conservative with this light
Oh,
rifle.
he just pulled it.
Gab's got light right.
Get back on board with Pine, see what he does here at this game.
So at 936.
No!
Never
No!
saw.
Very.
Yeah, no, it looks like he did not have any reserves about just firing off with that camo.
Hip does clean
Not
up
able
the
to
double
pick up
kill
any
though.
kills there. Yep. Definitely not able to pick up any kills there with that camo.
Gabs goes down.
Not sure how
Rail
I
is
feel
on
about
top.
that tactic. Especially if they don't see you. I mean, I wouldn't see why not just play for a couple of assassinations.
Hip
You know?
is able to
Couple
grab
back
a rail.
kills. Not even full.
Get
Yeah.
anything with it and goes down.
I don't think he moved his aiming stick at all right there. Just walked forward.
It's like we have another girl fight over here in the
Yep.
treehouse. Oh, it does look like Dan's gonna come crash the party, as is Spear. It looks like he's down.
I could
Pine is
hear
going around the
Pine
orange
behind
house.
Hip. Yeah, he keeps doing that.
Oh, we're gonna see that pinch right now on top mid. That's rough. Good
Pine,
teamwork
Pine
there
able to
by,
do it.
the
They
replacements.
clear out the top and they take back over. They take a 6-point lead.
Yep, that was definitely a good call.
Red team making a mistake of not securing a single treehouse. And also sitting top mid.
See Gabs with his railgun right now.
Yeah.
One thing that the red team hasn't been able to do is contest camo too much.
Unable. 2 shots off the shield or spear. Unable to. hit.
Oh man, that
Nice
nade hits
nade
it right
play.
away. Ooh,
She
Pine's
got hit
able to
markers,
get
so
both
she'll-
of those,
she'll
clean
get
both of
assist
those up.
for
Yeah, she definitely did.
Against the railgun.
And it shows she is rocking. She's tied for the most assists in the game right now.
Yep,
so.
she's got 5.
I think that would be that nade placement, being able to create some one shots for.
Absolutely. Pine leading the charge again with 10 kills, 2 deaths, 4 assists.
Pine's looking good. Like I said, you know, back before his vacation, he was a pretty solid player. I expected him to keep doing that. Maybe not this quickly though. He's looking all right.
Yeah, it's looking like he's falling right back in. Dan's gonna pick up camo.
Get on board, Dan.
And he's
Camo
got rail.
full rail gun.
Great combo to have.
Here, see what's gonna go on here. Highness, man, just creeping.
And
in
he's
those
on
bases.
a killing spree.
I think Highness is gonna actually get out of those bases. It doesn't seem to be boding too well for her here.
No, unless you're behind, right up against the wall, or quickly able to dive behind the wall. Being in the back middle of those bases, you're wide open for anyone on the bridge to pop shots off at you.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I mean, one thing, I mean, it's kind of nice to be able to put off shots from the base with like a light rifle or something.
Of course.
If your team is contesting the top side, you're able to put shots on the bridge next to you, the bridge across the map, and if you scoot over to patio, then you get to put shots on top mid. So it's a pretty powerful position if you have teammates contesting the top, but
Right,
yeah,
more
I don't think that we're seeing enough of that here.
Yeah.
The red team.
But it's also more
That could be useful.
4-on-4 when you have more people that can go contest the tree houses and distract from the bases.
Sure, exactly. It doesn't
I don't think we're-
necessitate you so much of a presence.
Right.
See much from calls from red team because Pine or Lippery walked up, killed one of them, and the other one was right next to him. Just like walked away, didn't turn around. I don't know if there's much communication there.
I mean, we are seeing, you know, Highness, Spear, and Hip. I mean, Hip's really the only current member of that team.
He is playing with 2 subs right
it's
now.
probably not helping anything.
Hip was on my, both Hip and Shield, who was missing, were on my SS League team.
They definitely were.
Yeah, so
For meat pizza.
4 Meat Pizza had a good run in that league.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, you guys did. I think you were, I think season end, 3rd or 4th,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, right
Something
up
like
there.
that. And you guys were getting pretty turn at the end after you picked the Jack Bauer.
Towards the end, we really
Playing
picked
pretty
it
well
up,
for you.
and yeah, Jack was, who was on my team for this tournament, definitely contributed in large portions to our wins. Shield was also on that team, so
Jack just has some nasty Slayer potential.
he really does. I mean, one-on-one, he's a tough one to beat.
Yeah, definitely. And one thing that's amazing about Jack too is, I mean, being able to watch him play. He actually plays, I believe, a custom sensitivity where his horizontal sensitivity is actually higher than what it's set to when you turn it to 10. Because when you turn it to 10, your horizontal sensitivity is actually 5. And I'm pretty sure that he plays above that. So, I mean, sometimes he gets messed up a little bit. You know, just a little bit and stuff like that. Most of the time, you know, especially if you can handle it, which, you know, Jack's young, he plays often enough.
Yes.
So that's something that he could definitely handle. Not something I could handle too much these days. I was just talking about how I finally decided that I am definitely too old to be playing on 10, so I've now backed down to 4 sensitivity. That's been boding well for me. At the ripe old age of 20.
Oof. I don't know how you do it, man.
Yeah, man, me neither.
Just wait till you hit my age. And then you'll wonder
you're not
how
doing
you
so
can
bad
even
either.
keep
Like,
up
you're not
with
doing
these
so bad either,
20-year-olds.
man. These children.
These damn kids.
Bloods.
These kids in their halos.
You ever seen Uncle Drew?
Yeah.
Seconds to railgun.
Out here like Uncle Drew.
I wish.
Dunking on kids. Definitely. I
Although-
mean, he played pretty well in that last game.
The last game,
series.
Yeah. The last series, I came out
did pretty well.
really strong.
Yeah. I was like, Lego, you're
Yeah.
playing really well right now.
I'm pretty sure that's the reaction most people had. Wait, what the hell?
You know, it's not even like a surprise thing. Like, Oh, who else is playing for Lego? Maybe his daughter is holding his controller or something. Because really, it really wasn't even that. It was just like, one thing that's been really nice that I've said about this SCP tourney is so many people are just thinking so much more about their gameplay and playing as a team.
Mm-hmm.
And just thinking about it, I've seen so many of our players just get so much better from where they were.
Yeah, absolutely. They're being
I've
helped
seen
out by some of the more veteran players.
Wonkaslat playing well. Gabs has been playing pretty well. You know, Gabs never even touched matchmaking before Halo 5.
Really?
And, you know, she just didn't really like playing online. She didn't have a whole lot of experience playing online, and she didn't want to feel like she was a burden on a team or something if she didn't do too hot. And, you know, honestly, I mean, that's a feeling that I think is easy to have.
Absolutely.
Someone like Gabs who is really competitive and has such a good heart, you know.
Yeah,
definitely a lot easier in Halo 5 because of the rank system, though. So she can.
Yeah, so I mean the rank system is
a worse
nice.
player. You can get ranked with people around your skill level.
Yeah, and we also are in close proximity for 10 months out of the year, so I was able to provide her some pointers and as she got started with matchmaking. One thing that's been really nice too, I mean, because I helped her out once Halo 5 started playing a little bit more, but once I saw her really coming out of her shell, like when I saw that, was after she started playing with you guys at SCP, you know. She knows that you guys like to have fun, and you know, we like to play and stuff too, but definitely all about fun and getting better, and you know, I think that environment's been really good for her.
Right.
So I've seen her come a long way. Big J has just been sweating it up like
He has been.
sauna. Yeah, Big J. I'm pretty sure Big J is watching it right now. That kid is just
Yes, he is.
soaking it up. Hardcore sweat. You know, and I think that the last night that we were, not last night, but the last night that we were on late, it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just showing him jumps on maps, and it's like, that's not even the first time that we've done that either.
No.
Yeah, that kid is just sweating. Just so happy to learn, you know, anything that you're able to provide him, or any feedback that you're able to give him, he just picks it up, you know. Jay's just,
Yeah.
you know, and his comms are really good too. I played with him in a couple of scrims.
Yeah, he was in my big team battle summer shootout team, and he's definitely very communicative.
Yeah, playing with him a couple of scrims, you know, yeah, his comms are good. You know, he's always about putting the team in the best place that they can be, and I think that does shit's awesome. I think that once his gun skills get up a little bit more, I'd be really happy to have him as a top tier teammate.
Absolutely, I could see him achieving that.
Oh yeah, definitely. At the rate he's going, for sure.
And he
It's kind of
says,
that climb that we saw Lowry do too. I mean, Lowry's been a little busy as of late, but
yes, he has.
back in like that April-May time, Lowry just jumped from being like like a high silver and like a mid gold up into like diamond or something like that.
Which is just a huge.
In the course of like a month and a half. Yeah, for sure.
Jay says in the Twitch
Alright.
chat, ready to get my sweat on after this match.
Jay's always ready to get a sweat on, man.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Speaking of, I should probably go hit him up on Venmo. Be right back.
Ha ha!
Have an awesome
Paying
Tuesday.
your way in.
Oh, well, I mean, I already paid my way.
Paid him off?
But, I just told him that I would take care of Gabs as well.
Oh, cool. Ding ding.
It looks like we saw a 24-50 loss there, and I think that might just be a story of how Pine's team controlled railgun and camo.
They did consistently, and they were. Anytime they were knocked off the bridge, it was not so challenging for them to break the setup and get back up there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, every time they did break it, I think that we saw Pine pinch from the opposite treehouse, with Gabs and Dan pushing up the other one, and that was pretty much
Blue
it.
team
That's all she wrote.
just had
Also
better
wrote-
execution.
Yeah,
Red team wasn't sending anyone in a treehouse, which made blue team suffer, or red team rather suffer a lot,
Yeah,
because they were never watching their back.
And I think, like you had pointed out during that match count, that's a communication difference.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
there were a couple times where like one would come up behind him, kill one, of the red team members, and the other red team member would just keep walking, wouldn't turn around. So I don't know if they just weren't calling out or what was going on.
Yeah, I wonder how differently this series might be going if Shield was involved.
Certainly think it'd be much closer.
I think it would be as well.
Definitely.
You want to talk?
I mean, Shield is just an awesome. Not only is he an awesome, player with as far as gun skills go. He has a solid sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Good BR behind them. But also, one thing I love about playing with Shield is his comms are just awesome.
He's so good. He was on my my SS League team, and even now, I mean, we've continued to play together. I mean, he's Onyx level, and I'm definitely not, but he's no trouble coming down and playing Slayer with me in the arena, and his comms and his cool are so helpful.
Definitely. I think that it was me, Shield, and Big J playing one time the other night. I think it was Big J, and then Shield got off, and we were talking about it, and I was talking how one thing that I just love so much about Shield, I mean, in addition to the comms, and not only is it the comms and calling out and keeping an eye on the strategies, but also just such a positive attitude.
Yes, yes. That's the teacher.
Every time that someone cleans out someone that he calls out, or someone calls out and he cleans them up, right? What you always hear out of him is like, nice, and just hearing that is just positive reinforcement, man. It's like you listen to a call out, you get a kill, you hear some positive reinforcement from Shield, and it just makes you want to do it again.
Yeah.
I found myself now, since I've noticed that, I'm like, nice. And, honestly, I wouldn't change it, though. We kind of were making fun of him, but it's just, like, so awesome, though.
Yeah,
I love it, honestly.
Great.
And I think that if we were to, take a tournament really seriously and, pick, like, 4 guys, like 3 other guys that I want to play on a team with to get sweaty, Shield is definitely in that group.
Certainly.
He's just such an awesome teammate.
He really is. I mean, even the other night, when I finally ranked in Slayer the other night, he was on, and he had played, I think he played almost, if not all 10 of my rank matches with me. And I think Hoppy did as well, who was on my team for this tournament. And the whole way through, he's just, very calmly, very teacherly, explaining setups and stressing holding them during the games, but in the most calm way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That it was just endlessly helpful. It elevated my game, and I finally ranked, Platinum 2 in Slayer.
Yes, you did. I think that's awesome.
I was really happy about that.
Yeah, so, I mean, just back to the conversation.
Definitely.
I mean, I just would really like to see what this game looks like with Shield here. I feel like he's a big impact. I'm pretty sure that I'm comfortable saying that he is the, leader and best player on that team. Leader on the battlefield at least. Hip's taking care of the captain duties, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a pretty good guy for that.
His patience.
As far as the
is out of
battlefield and
this
the
world.
scoreboard goes.
As far as
Was
dealing
that
with
count?
people.
Yeah.
I was just saying his patience is impressive. I guess you get that when you deal with kids all the time, though. But
Yeah.
it is nice having
is
someone
that?
like that.
That's
Shield?
right. He is a teacher. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shield's just awesome.
You want to look at the
I love playing with Shield.
yeah. If you look at this last match again,
Where is Shield?
I'm looking at these assists. 25 assists for Pine, Dan, and Gabs. 12 on
25.
the other team. So
I think that does reflect the scoreline, though.
more than double.
Was it like 50 to 20?
Yeah.
50 to
Sounds about right.
50 to 24 is the final score.
So double the kills, double the assists.
W pleasure, W
Yeah,
fun.
but I would just imagine that Spear's team here, Hip's team, is just like, where in the world is Shield of Atua?
Yeah. I honestly am not surprised to see Spear on top of the stats on this, because he is close to, if not right at, his brother's level of play.
Spear is also definitely a talented player, but Halo, more than anything, more than a lot of other games, is very much a team game.
Absolutely it is. It
Halo 5
absolutely is.
specifically.
And that is something
Where it was
that
actually
took me a long
made,
time to learn.
Halo 5 was built around being balanced for a esports environment.
Mhm.
It's a game that emphasizes teamwork, so as much as Sphere is going to be able to do here, it's either going to need Hip and Highness to try and pick it up a little bit, or just going to need to get that teamwork going.
Right,
I wonder what
Gabs,
technical difficulties Shield is having.
Gab said they are starting. I'm not getting any spectate yet. I'm sure it'll pop up soon. So.
Does look like they're in the menu still. That's what it's showing for me.
Okay.
Should be there soon.
There we go. Spectate option is up for me. I'll see you boys at 11:57.
Yep, it is up for me as well. Sounds like a plan.
Do we know who picked map first?
We do not know. I mean, we could tell that by looking at the bracket.
I'll tell you right now, the
rules.
enemy core picked first map, so the replacements picked Fathom, which was the last one, and this will be the enemy core's choice. Here's the truth map.
Oh, it looks like we will see truth here.
Something
I am very excited
I
now
know
to
you
commentate
are.
this game.
2 matches in
I
a row
love
where
Truth.
Truth didn't get vetoed.
Oh, we have fours. We have fours.
Do
Looks
we
like
have
Ginger
four?
has arrived. We are playing fours right now.
Look at this. Hip, our
Oh,
highness,
I
Spear,
definitely
and
skipped
Ginger.
over 57. I was so excited that I just started rolling
Hip's
right
up.
over it.
Where
I
are
will
we?
be
Almost
there
picking up the
shortly.
kill there.
I am going
Gabs
to
has the
11:57.
sword.
Have we
Wait,
not
what are you
stopped
doing,
at
Cal?
57?
57?
Oh.
That's what I'm saying, dude. We just got so excited.
I heard
here.
4 and I got really excited. I'm like, I gotta watch now.
Yep.
I bet 57.
Well, let me know when you guys.
I am excited to be here. Let's see about
What are you
Ginger
guys
playing
at? I'll
this
tell
game.
you when I get to where you
Got
are.
Ginger on one side, Cav. I'm at 57.
Okay.
Hold on,
Count.
I restarted.
Okay.
Yeah, Count's gonna get to 57.
Commentator fail.
Dude, you want to know really neat jumps that I found? I have now learned how to jump from pink 1 to pink 2 and car 1 to car 2.
Have you?
I have.
Okay, I'm
That
good.
is actually pretty awesome.
All right, ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3,
Let's
go.
see here. Go. I'm gonna get on board with Ginger here right at the start of this game. Hopefully he'll
Right
be
off
able to
the
make
top.
an
Let's
impact.
see what he's got going on.
Oh, he's almost able to stick Dan right off the start.
Gabs picks up the sword.
Does get picked off by Pine though. See what Gab's gonna do here with that sword. Pull some ninja shit.
I hope so.
Man, you want to talk about ninja shit, man?
I've seen her pull some
One
ninja
thing that I've
moves,
always
and it's
prided
fun.
myself on is my melee abilities.
Yeah,
in Halo, my ability to ninja and things like that.
absolutely.
And I think you really see it where Gabs is at in her gameplay now, man. She just ninjas kids
She's
regularly.
starting to make it a regular, facet of her game.
Definitely.
And it's so
Definitely.
much
I
fun
mean,
to
I can
watch.
remember a friend of ours, Big J, was just on the very nasty receiving end of one of Gabs' ninjas.
Controlling every weapon on the map. And power
It
up.
looks that way. We see Carbine, we see Sword, we see VRs. And,
Fuel rod.
Lift
Fuel
free with
rod.
the fuel rod.
We're seeing it on the scoreboard right now at the 7-0 stat line. 8-0 now. Fine,
Oh.
another headshot.
Hip turns around, doesn't see Cap.
Just dirty. Shoot that right there at the
Yeah,
bottom of the base.
someone
But
down there. Looks like they're gonna pinch him bottom blue. That's Ginger down there. As
Yeah.
well as it looks like another red member
Cap
as well.
is down
Highness is down there as well.
Cap with
See
the
if Gabs goes down for the
plasma
pinch and they
rifle.
shut him down.
Hip moving in. They need to not move in one at a time though. They're just running in at them.
Definitely not a good idea.
looks like
They're-
Spear putting
Spear
in
is
some
trying
solid
to hold down
shots,
the,
but Gabs is able to
bubble
get away.
setup, but it looks like he's doing it alone.
Interesting plasma pistol usage.
I heard single shots. Was that single shots of the
Yeah.
plasma pistol? Who was that
Yeah.
from?
Highness.
Oh, Highness is down, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we have Pine and
Dan-
Pine picking up the
Dan
mid
has
shot on
carbines
Spear
and
bottom
now picks up fuel rod.
there. Yeah, this is just. this
Picks
is
up
ugly.
Invis. He's got the Invis fuel rod combo going.
I am feeling really dirty
Hip goes down.
Yeah. It's...
It feels wrong.
Yeah. They don't even know what's coming. Highness goes down.
I think that they know, and I think that's the worst part.
They just found out and they didn't.
If they didn't know, they know now. Oh, he's
See a
just
22
creeping.
to 5 stat line right here at the start. Damn the
Takes
man,
down
8-3-1. 9-3-1 to get us moving here on truth.
Still has a few seconds left on camo. I think he's just gonna wait it out
shots
here.
of fuel rod left. That's plenty of time to do some damage. Plenty of shots. Like he will run out of camo, but like I said, he still has 6 shots of fuel rod left. And with this 24-6, 24-7 game right now, I'm not sure that he's gonna have to do a whole lot with it. To, get away with this
No, I'm just watching the score right
This is
now.
looking like
9-6-6.
the truth game last night.
Cappuccino picking up a shot on hip, hanging out bubble side. It's that storm rifle. He loves that thing.
He's a
Looks like
big
he's
man.
just shooting now.
A lot. And
Oh, he
uses
is
it
able
well
to get the kill on Ginger before he
before getting
it
cleaned up
overheats.
by Spear there. It just kind of seems like the red team is very scattered once again. No clear plan that I can pick up on.
Yeah.
Hip, you gotta get your strafe on, son.
Oh,
It's like
Pine
Pine just
teabagged.
dropping a little teabag there on the hip.
Now Hip just switched
Behind
to
his
bumper
skips to him
jumper a
back.
couple of weeks ago.
I don't know.
Oh, did he?
He did. He
made the
finally
switch?
made the switch a couple of
That's
weeks ago.
awesome.
Bumper
Good
jumper.
try to that guy.
And
Awesome.
he's making the effort there. But you got to play a lot
It's
to
not
get used
something
to a
that,
new setup, and he's
oh, yeah,
been very
for sure,
busy
for sure.
with summer activities and whatnot. So
Oh, yeah,
he hasn't had the time, I don't think, to really adjust to that bumper jumper setup, which took me a while to get used to. It was a big change.
Gabs pulls camo.
I could see that maybe a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I've been playing
Yeah,
Bumper
just
Jumper
looking up
since
on the
Halo
blue
3,
base.
so I can't even remember
Right.
what it was like for me to make that switch. That was so long ago, man. I'm talking, that's what, 2007?
Ish.
Shit,
Yeah.
dude, I am fucking old. That was like 8 or 9 years ago, man.
I was old. I had a 3-year-old in 2007, alright?
Oh man.
Maybe Ginger's doing actually not too bad with that Hydra.
Hip's rocking the
Gives
fuel
them
rod.
ammo.
Able to get
Respectable
Good.
fight.
Nice
Stat line.
grenade toss. Doesn't get the kill. He's still good.
Oh, almost. Just a little bit higher.
Dan's getting pinched right now.
Looks like they are moving with the pinch right now on Dan. They are able to clean him up. So Cappuccino is right behind looking to clean up them.
Hip is looking to clean up that
Yeah,
kill.
they can't be
though.
trading
And he
kills.
takes them both
Oh,
kills
down.
at this point.
Cappuccino with the nade shot on.
Cap gets a double kill.
Takes the fuel rod.
Dan's got Hydra.
Ooh, Gabs. Melee on Ginger. Shut him down. Takes that.
Oh,
I like what
edge.
Ginger's trying to do there. Set
Oh,
up for top.
oh, poor Highness.
Highness brutally
oh,
pinched.
They need to-
Very young Highness.
No. Yep. You gotta use your precision weapon at that distance.
That shuts down.
See, that was something I was a fan of for quite some time, and Brooks can tell you. I can imagine how many times he just lowered his head, shaking it at me, shooting across the map with ARs and SMGs.
With your AR.
Yeah, I remember specifically now that the first game of FFA that you provided some feedback, you were like attempting to cross map people with the SMG, and I was just like Lego.
It doesn't work.
I don't even think I told you. I think I just told you the point in the video that it happened, and I'm like, what is it? Tell me what is wrong with this picture.
You
Spawn
tell me.
Oh,
with a
Highness with a
5-shot
stick,
precision
beat down.
weapon. Use it. And,
Yeah.
looks
Lesson
like
learned
there's
on that
more kill
one.
Here.
It
Pine
took me
has
a while.
camo. See if he's gonna sneak up on anyone. Cappuccino's moving in right now. That last kill. And
That'll do
Ginger
it.
down. That is the game.
That is a
the game.
It's a
three-game
damn
really thought
shame
this
that we
would
did not
be-
get to see Shield here tonight, though.
Yeah, Shield and Scorched. I think it would have been a lot different with those two.
It would have been really neat to see them play.
Yeah, yeah, it would have.
But
I would have
you
liked
know,
to have had
but
them.
the tourney must go on, and with that, the replacements will move on into the next round.
That is true. The replacements will move on to play Urethra Franklin,
Oh,
a team made up of Mr. Enema, Sink, Severed Aorta, and Oz. All very good players.
it's a pretty quality team, definitely.
That is a quality team. One
Indeed.
that surprisingly went down 3-0 to Hydra Kids, Hydra Wife.
Perhaps
Yeah,
it was
I
a
hate
surprise
that.
to you.
I hate that team. Especially
Yeah.
that Countwangula
Their
guy.
captain is
Fucking
such a
douchebag.
douche.
Yeah, he's a dickhead.
I joke, kinda.
I don't.
Now that
Some
was
post-game
yeah.
interviews.
Let's see if we can pull somebody in here. All my notifications and stuff are turned off, so if you guys want to drag some of them in here, please
Oh, that's
do.
why you haven't been getting my messages, jerk.
Should we invite the winners in first?
I'm all for it. Get them in here while they're in a great mood.
See,
Hello,
so we
friends.
got Pine in here, and then what? Are we gonna invite the whole winning team in here?
Good day, Pine. I invited Pine and Gabs. We can invite them all if you want.
Okay, that sounds. No, Pine and Gaps is good. I think that's a representative sample of their team.
Yeah.
So-
Representative sample. I like it.
Altered Gabs 13 and Pine revived.
Yeah,
How you
about to
guys
get
feeling
into
after
it.
that 3-0 series?
Good.
I
And
love it.
surprisingly, because all our teams practice playing together kind of revolved around Octagon about 5 minutes before the game started. So I think it worked out well.
Yeah, I would say
You
that
know,
worked
we-
out
we-
rather well.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking
Yeah.
how this is going to be the first time, well, thinking that Shaw would be playing. The first time that you guys are going to get to be playing together. So still, you have yet to play together as a team, but you guys looked pretty solid tonight.
We had some pretty good communication. I know, especially that first game when
Yep.
we were on, I think, Coliseum, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
We held down both the power weapons, the sniper and the rockets, pretty much all game long. That helped.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Lego, would you mind
something I
just
saw.
muting if you're not asking questions?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that echo's coming through pretty hard for some reason.
I was just gonna say,
But yeah,
guys
we were
looked-
definitely talking about those comms.
Your
you
pinches
guys
were
kinda go ahead.
superior.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
especially on Fathom, I saw a lot where you guys would take 2-to-1 treehouse on that Pine, run to the back one, and they never had treehouse control.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys played
Yeah, they
that,
would-
but it was a very good move.
I think it was another kind of spur of the moment thing. Gabs would always be like, "Oh, they're at Red Treehouse" or something of that nature, and I would spawn and I'd be near blue, and I'm gonna go this way. You keep them held up over there, and I'm gonna come from
Distracted,
behind
yeah.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, we definitely saw that happen a few times. For sure. And,
overall, I think-
and another thing that I think was a big deal was you guys were just completely on top of the power-ups and power weapons.
Yes.
You know, the whole series. When we were talking about Truth, at 8-0, you guys had the carbine, you had the sword, you had the BR, you had the fuel rod,
And the camo.
And count.
and
yeah.
the camo. That is exactly correct. So, definitely a good thing there. Who was anyone timing the power-ups for you, or was it just kind of anyone's job, or?
I heard Gabs call it out quite a few, and I think
They
whenever
look like-
someone picked
Yeah.
it up, they'd say, "Oh, 57 or whatever," and then we kind of all
Yeah.
kind of kept track ourselves. Gab, a couple times you even mentioned, I think you're like, "Oh, camo in 10 seconds" or something like that, and we would
Yeah.
be setting up for it. So I think if anybody, it was
Yeah.
her.
Oh, Gabs. She's doing an awesome job for her team.
The-
man.
I might not
Straight
have
to your-
gotten
straight
that
to
many
your heart,
kills,
Brooks.
but at least I contributed somehow.
One thing that I love about Gabs, and I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but she's like a professional soccer player.
Oh god.
She plays goalie.
True.
So she doesn't need to show up on the stat line to feel good about her team winning. She just needs to make sure that she has an impact. So regardless of what it looks like on the scoreboard, calling out, picking up power-ups, and I just think that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I don't die
Especially
that much, which I had that one suicide trying to go for the jump, and after that I was
We
like,
saw
alright,
that,
never
yeah.
trying that again. But
Pine picked up 12 sniper kills on
yeah,
Coliseum.
man,
I think that was enough to
Pine
make up
went
for it.
beast mode.
I th-
And that
Yeah,
last
that was
game,
played really
there
well.
was one point where I think it was like 12-2 or some shit.
Mhm.
Or no, Dan was 12-2, so definitely teammates,
Yeah,
as a whole.
definitely.
We played, everybody
Can we
played well
talk about-
individually, and like as a team, we played pretty well too.
Can we talk about the 71 assists you guys had over the course of these 3 matches?
Damn.
Oh man, that is a large number of assists when you put it that way.
That's a lot of
Close
team
to
shooting.
50%.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's 3 maps,
That's
2
a
of
big
which
deal,
were
man.
3v3, and you guys pulled off 71 assists. No less than 22 per in each one. The lowest one you guys had was 22
Definitely.
assists.
Oh,
Jeez.
wow. I was not aware of that.
Stats, man.
It's
I know we
Stats.
definitely,
Yeah, I love the
sometimes
stats.
we'd switch out. If we noticed that we were getting pushed, like we'd try and help out and switch out, and so there's a lot of team fire and like a lot of nades too. We
Sure.
tried picking up some of
Gotcha.
those. So
All right, well, I think that we're gonna try and get some of the members on the other team here to talk about them. But thank you guys for coming.
all right.
Congratulations on your win, and good luck in the next round.
Thanks for
Thank
commenting.
you.
See you later.
Yep. Thanks for
Take it easy,
Later.
guys.
broadcasting.
Have a good night.
Congrats.
See you guys.
See ya. Thanks.
All right, let's see here. We have
Invited
who else?
Spear.
Hip.
Yeah,
Hip
we
and
get Hip in
Spear.
here too. Yeah.
Here comes Hip Hip 91.
Hip mi
Get a
corazon.
hip hip hooray for him. Hip hip.
Me!
I love that. I
up,
love
Hip?
it so much.
Hip hip 91. Welcome to post game commentary. So
Your Hip Hip one in my heart.
Hey,
Went
back off.
down,
He's mine.
3-0 in that series, but not too hot. But how are you feeling about it? Feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm not torn up about it. We played hard. We
Definitely.
weren't used to, playing with 2 alts and then not having our 4th teammate show up in the
Oh,
last
yeah.
game.
Sure, definitely.
Especially, I've never played with either of the alts before, so the fact
Yeah,
that we
no,
had
that was,
some sort of communication
yeah, for
going
sure.
was good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean,
definitely
we
a game
talked in
changer
the
for sure.
second game about how great of a teammate Shield is as well. So it's not only were you missing a player, but you were missing Shield,
Right.
who I think is a big part of some of the things that your team could do well.
Yeah. It
So I
was playing
definitely
swap because
really
I was
wish we
missing
got
my
to see
shield.
that series. Yeah, definitely wish we got to see
Yeah,
Shield here
yeah.
tonight. Do we know what the technical difficulties were that kept him out of the game?
So Shield moved over the weekend and he had trouble setting up his internet connection.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That saddens
I'm
me.
really sorry
That
to hear
saddens
that.
me a lot.
That saddens me as well. Same.
Yeah, that's too
I feel
bad.
like that would
Yeah.
have been a really, really close series to watch. With
Yeah,
Cypher.
I
Yeah,
mean, we
yeah, I think
definitely
it
had
could've
some
been.
good. We had some good some good team
Yeah.
shooting going. We did a pretty good job at staying together, but we didn't do very well at controlling the power weapons or the power ups.
Sure, definitely. And that's a big part of the game.
Right.
I gotcha.
Now, what was the communication like as far as call-outs and things like that go? Because we watched a couple of people walk away from kills that were right around the corner a couple of times.
Right. I guess because we hadn't had the opportunity to go over the maps ahead of time, we weren't on the same page about callouts. We were
Sure.
kind of just like, instead of like, for example, on Coliseum, we would do like, I would say the callouts that I'm used to saying, like yellow tower, green tower, red, blue, whatever, and then people would be like, sniper spawn, rocket spawn. So even though we knew what we were talking about, it was just like hearing a different name. It kind of threw you off a little bit. So there was a little bit of confusion of placement. And, yeah.
That makes sense.
Shield is
'cause it
usually
looked like they were-
our tactician.
It looked like there
Yeah,
was
I
a
could
couple
see that being the
communication
case.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that should be about it for the night. I think it's about time for
Okay.
us to wrap up this post-game commentary. Yep, thank you for joining us. We're
it was a
sorry to see
pleasure.
how things went tonight. You know, it's sad to see you guys without Shield, but it's all right, man.
We'll push
I
forward.
know that getting knocked out of the tournament feel, bro. Feel you. All good. There's always
I
next time.
still love you both, and there's
There's
still
always
more
next time.
tournaments coming. So
Oh, yep, for sure, for
Game's
sure.
hip.
Looking forward to it.
All right.
All right. And,
Later,
I
guys.
guess
Is anybody
to,
staying around
thanks.
to play for a bit?
I'll probably be on in a little bit.
I will not
to get some
be.
playing in.
Okay.
I might be.
I should
Okay.
be as well.
All
Not
right.
sure
I'll
yet.
probably be on
I'll let you know.
another hour, so.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Talk to you
Later.
Then with that, Lego, if you want to close up the stream.
Will do. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Have a good night.